What is up, everybody? This is Travis Laska in the building here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about my thoughts on the new Google Assistant. So, why don't we get started? So the first thing I want to mention is that prior to Google Assistant, you know how you had Google Now, and you were only able to ask it questions and things like that, right? With the new Google Assistant, I've noticed that you can do a lot more than just questions. You can talk to it, you can ask it to play the news, which is quite handy for somebody like myself that wants to know more about what's going on in the world and things like that. Also, you can, as mentioned, have a conversation with it. It's kind of similar to Siri, but except it's basically very well integrated to where you can do a lot more with it than, like I was mentioning, like with Siri, you can't really tell it to do the news for you. You can't really tell it to play the news for you. With Google Assistant, you can actually do that. That's the one thing I've noticed compared to like Siri, S Voice, and Cortana and those things. And then put alongside of that, you can even find different locations that you previously visited. Like, I can find, if I were to go to the Boston area, I can find Marshall's in my map section with Google Assistant. And then also, if you give it a certain layout of a certain area, it'll actually remember that for you. Say if you were to go to a store that you visit, and say, for instance, if you don't remember how to get to, say, a certain section, it'll tell you those steps that you added into its display. And that's the one thing I've also noticed too, is that it actually remembers things that a lot of the virtual assistants out there, you just don't see them remembering that kind of things. And that's the one thing that I actually would expect from a phone. So, and then put on top of that, like I said, it's a great service. You can still do the same things as you did with Google Now. You can still do the different languages. You can still ask it to say certain things in a certain language. You can still use the translate, which I still use till this day, and a lot of that great stuff. So, other than that, there's not a lot of bad stuff about it that I have found, at least for the moment. So, for those of you who have been listening, this is Travis Leska, signing out. Please subscribe, and comments are welcome, and have a great day.
Pause button. Stop button.